with our blood on fire when we ate at Sunday Mass. We'll look any man straight in his eyes and say, kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass.
How's it going, UB2B, Facey, Bookie, and anybody else who gives a rat's ass? Guess who? It's the Muley. On Memorial Day, I'm out here all by myself with my little dog. See my little dog a-sniffing? Say hi, Cece. Cece. Say hi, girl. We're out here at the range on Memorial Day, all by myself. Well, as you can see, I have a few things out here to shoot, but the main thing I want to do for a video today is I want to talk about 3 years and about 10,000 rounds through my AK, through my Wasr10. Okay, now this is an actual demilled rifle. This is not one of the new ones. This is not one made with messed up parts. None of it. This is an actual demilled rifle, as you saw with the trunnion stamp at the beginning of this. Right now, it's all done from mill surplus parts on a single stack receiver that CIA carved out, right, to accept double stack magazines. But as you can see with the trunnion, it's got its military stamp. It's got the triangle with the arrow. So this is a real mil-spec gun made in 1965, a year before I was born. And I wanted to talk to you guys about some of it, but first, let's do some shooting. Okay, let's start from the front. Now I've gone through a bunch of different muzzle brakes on this, and I've come back to the simple Tabco slotted brake. Right? Now, like I said, this gun's older than me. It's about 50 years old, right, when you add up how much the age of the parts. I've had this for 3 years now, and like I said, I've run through about 9,000 to 10,000 rounds through this thing. And I wanted to give you a show of what I got, right? So this is that Wasr, like I said, right? From Curie. Anyway, so as I was saying, I've gone back to the original muzzle brake. My sight, as you can see, I have changed from the standard square sight to one of those finer sights, which I really like. I've also put an Ultimac on here, right? And being I'm a southpaw, I like it to hang a different way, right? I've got the Krebs peep sight on it. Got a flashlight for home defense, right? And I've also got the Krebs safety lever. Works well for me. But like I said, 3 years and all those rounds, and I wanted to show you guys how she looks. Now, one of the things I wanted to point out, and here let me do it with a Chinese chink bullet, right? You'll see right here some little bit of mushrooming, right here on the end of the bolt. Now, like I said, almost 10,000 rounds out of this, and the reason why that ended up happening was from the bump fire that I was doing with Poison Stinger slide fire for this thing. Bumpski, whatever, yeah, Bumpski. But otherwise, 10,000 rounds through a firearm rarely ever cleaned, right? And take a look at this. Doesn't look any different. Oh, by the way, numbers matching. Say that with every damn arsenal. Anyway, so numbers matching firearm, right? She's a good gun. She served me well for the past 3 years and 10,000 rounds. I don't know if you can say that about the AR. I can't. I don't have that much time in on the AR I built for my son. But this is just a, oh, also to let you know, I have the bone steel stock on here. I've had it on there for 2 years now, and zero problems with the bone steel stock. Now, just to talk to you guys about this gun. To me, well, as you already know, if you've seen my asshole's thoughts on the Wasr, why I like this gun so much. Because it does what it's supposed to do. It goes bang, it hits what it aims at. Better than I can, by the way, to let those people know that, oh, at 100 yards, it's a 2 to 3 minute of angle gun. Well, yeah, it is. No doubt. Not going to argue that the AR is more than likely more accurate than my AK. But my AK is more accurate than I am. So is my AR. They're both more accurate than I am. So, for the money, this is still the best gun to me. 10,000 rounds through this thing, people. Look at the trigger. Right? I never did the polishing thing. It flattened itself out on its own. My trigger is awesome. I don't have all the problems a ton of other people have said they've had. So I don't know what to tell anybody. But I do know that 9 to 10,000 rounds in 3 years through this gun, and it still looks almost as good as it did when I bought it. Right? And for a 50-year-old firearm, it's doing way better than this 50-year-old man. This thing's gonna way outlast me, outlast my kid, and not need any parts changed. So, that's my summary for Memorial Day. I want to give thanks to all the people who served their country and died for it, which is what this day is here to celebrate. And I want to tell all of you, buy a Wasr.
To start somewhere. It has to start sometime. What better place than here? What better time than now? Oh! Hell! Can't stop us now!